going straight into it. We had a bit of a switch up on the matches that we are going to be watching tonight. We have Galaxy versus Cabal, which may be the closer, more exciting matchup of the night. So I know some people are excited to see this. There's a lot of Galaxy fans out there. There's a lot of Cabal fans out there. We've seen both of these teams go at it before, especially for that top three position inside of the league. So excited to see these kids go at it once again. I mean, who do you think's going to come out here now?
Oh, geez, that's a loaded question, and I don't even want to answer it. But if I had to pick someone, I'd have to go with Cabal. You know, Gatorade is just such a menace on the map. They've also picked up some new pieces that really help fit their roster and make them sort of more of a complete team. And we're kind of seeing that here as Gatorade is going to be able to find two. Wandell going to be able to find the trade, but Boyd Bance, look out. It's the newcomer, and he's here to play.
Yeah, no, they're excited. They're ready to play. Boyd is going to be the newcomer on this roster. Haven't gotten a chance, at least unless they change some names, haven't gotten a chance to see this kid go at it on the map. So excited to see it, how the team looks. It's kind of a different formation that we're seeing on the Cabal squad here with Boyd Bands and Logano coming out and on these rosters. So a nice little switch up. We'll see if they still got the same momentum, same sort of fire coming into this series here. This Skyline Hardpoint, 30 points already on the board going into this next rotation. I mean, it looks like they're going strong so far for what we're seeing in this hard point here.
No, 100% they are, and Cabal is coming out. They've got something to prove. They want revenge on Galaxy for the last cup, as Galaxy was the team to knock Cabal out. Dark going to be hitting this route, but as I'm saying this, Galaxy is collecting the most of this time on P2. Big kills there out of Bance and Gatorade, leaving the sole player left on Hill. Yusuf going to be able to find one before getting traded out. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Gatorade is just a menace on the map. Currently sitting 9-3, Dark 10-2. Bance and Logano not really getting activated yet, but you know, if this roster picked them up, you got to think they're shooters, right?
Oh, for sure, especially if they want to kind of go back and forth against some of these players, not against some of these players, but with these players like Blue, like Dark on this Cabal squad. They're a very, very dominant duo, so you need another duo that's going to be able to match that pace. And, you know, you had that with the players that were on this squad before. They were looking nice, so we'll see if the changes that they made it can maybe, you know, take them up to that next level and when they're looking to try and take this champs win. But we move into this next hardpoint rotation. Then we'll see Galaxy taking some of this time trying to chip away at this lead just a little bit more. We've seen this Galaxy squad take you know, teams like Omit to all the way to map 5. So expecting this Galaxy squad to maybe come out on top, maybe, you know, show a little bit more, get their guns back rolling and firing on this map, you know, trying to take this lead. But this Kitchen Hill going back and forth as we rotate, trying to go into the back.
Yeah, and you know, Cabal definitely has the upper hand in this set of rotations. They have good spawns. They've cleared off old time, have the lead as well. It's a slim margin, though. Only a 3-point lead, but that P4 pops, and instantly Cabal is there. Yusuf, however, looking to play deal breaker, is going to be able to find the one onto Gatorade. Bance going to find one onto Skill. Secret going to find Logano, and big win there. Not going to be able to find Yusuf, though, and more time starting to go to the way of Galaxy. Don't let these boys get hot now, because we might have a match on our hands.
Oh yeah, we actually might have a solid match. I'm excited to like I said, this is a good matchup that we have going. Both these teams, they've been like I said, at the top 2, top 3 echelon, always going against the teams like Omit, trying to take that win, take the crown away from the team known as the Dynasty for right now throughout the U18 scene. So excited to see this go back and forth. But I mean, we're seeing Cabal trying to see if they can maintain this lead, or I'm sorry, get their lead back and maintain the control on this map as this P1 hill does pop. They do have control for it now. Logan up inside this top P2 area trying to get one, but does get cut down rather quickly. Rondell lurking his way through that kitchen side to see if they can maybe cut some pressure across this map, but that is 3 dead for the side of Cabal trying to again get the chip away at this lead.
Yeah, and that's really the big thing here. You want to be on even footing. You want to sort of reset, and Galaxy not letting you do it whatsoever. Cabal managed to get 30 seconds on the last P1, and Skill just doing such a good job of playing his life back here. He's going to be able to find, sorry, that's Yusuf, but Yusuf going to be able to find another. It's all up to Logan for the side of Cabal to get these P2 spawns. He's looking, he's sniffing these players out. He manages to find one, not going to be able to win that one, and his stat line further decreases, currently sitting at 7 and 17. Not a great start out of the young man, however. You know, we're shaking off the cobwebs here. We're getting warm. Gatorade going to be able to find the opener there. Is he going to be able to find more? No, but Logan is. He is good to find the one on Yusuf. Dark going to be able to find one on the Skill, leaving Secret alone, and Wandell not going to be able to find a lot of trade there. That is a lot of purple in the kill feed.
Oh yeah, a lot of purple. They chipped away at this lead just a little bit more. Galaxy was only able to get 15 points, but Cabal in making this even thing, taking that lead once again. This P2 hill is going back and forth, but the Cabal is trying to stay on top here. They have to work out of this rotation though, moving into this next P3 as Galaxy looks to take control inside of this Galaxy Hill, instead of this Kitchen Hill, apologies, or it may be a Galaxy, you never know, but they get a little bit of this time in the back, but get Cabal spawning up right there, right close to the hill. They're ready for action, trying to see if they can break in from the front.
Yusuf almost going to be able to find that second player, but Gatorade, just the gunny is too hot for him. Dark not going to be able to find anything. Secret on a bit of a stinker here, 9 and 22. Want to see him get activated. And Cabal, easy, breezy, beautiful break there. No stress, no worries. Secret going to find nothing other than the bullets of Gatorade as he drops him. And Gatorade, look out, 24 and 14. Dark, 26 and 18. On the other side, though, Logan not having a great map either. So Secret and Logan, definitely room for improvement here. They can, if they get hot, I feel like if one of them gets hot, the other's got to answer, and they got to answer quickly. Big win out of Dark. They're going to get the rest of this scrap time, and this is a game of all games. P4 about to pop. 10-second differential between these two teams. Dark gonna win a massive one on the Skill, but the break is on. Wandell and Yusuf combining for a couple there. Gonna get almost the immediate break, but Boyd says no. Slams the door with a massive two-piece. Good Lord.
That was a big two-piece to try and to make sure that they can maintain this lead, but Galaxy is back in that hill with a three-piece of their own, with all three of them going at it once again. They're going for this, trying to take over the lead once again. The lead switch coming in, but this hill is going back and forth. So big four in the lead. Oh my God, taking over on this hill, trying to make sure that they can maintain this lead. Cabal trying to do it breakthrough, but only 15 seconds left, which we have to focus and maintain and rotate this next hill.
No, I completely agree with you. And, you know, I did mention Secret off to a bit of a slow start, but he's starting to pick it up here. 17 and 27. Bit of a bounce back from him. Keep your eyes on him. He could definitely be the game changer here for Galaxy. Going to be able to find one before getting taken out. Wandell going to find Dark. Dark going to find Secret. So, bit of trades amongst the rubble here. Wandell not going to have the right read onto Gatorade, and Gatorade looking for more. Massive jump. Not going to be able to find the kill, though, as Yusuf is good for the cleanup. Yusuf going to be soaking this time. Big win out of Bance. Any time now is almost deadly for the side of Cabal. They need to play near perfect COD. They have the rotation. They just have to get this player out. Big win out of Gatorade once again, and he is just a man on a mission. 30 and 19. Dark, 35 and 25. Good Lord, look out. Big win out of Wandell, though, on the rotation, looking for more. Logan going to be able to find one. Wandell going to be able to find Logan, though, and it is currently up in the air. Who has spawns? Big win out of dark, looking for the player in the back. On back Brown. Wandell going to be able to find another. Nobody collecting time right now. Currently, it's just all about stabilizing. Big one out of Bance. Thought he killed him, didn't, and killed him anyways. Yusuf not going to be able to find anything. Gatorade going to be able to find that one. Wandell not going to be able to find anything either. And Cabal has managed to secure this time. If they soak the rest of this, we're going to be looking at nearly a tie, maybe a 10-point differential. Secret looking to play upset, looking to get them ever so closer. But Gatorade says no as he absolutely zaps him. You know, I was talking yesterday a little bit about the sub nerfs and how it sort of feels like dog poo now, but Gatorade and Dark, everyone on this map is making it look like it just zaps. Wandell going to be that first player at P3. We're looking at a 18-point disparity, 17-point disparity for the side of the Cabal. They have to break, and they have to break now as that time is ticking away. Wandell not going to be able to find one. Big 3 dead in the feed for Cabal. Secret, however, is going to be good for 2. This is where he comes in clutch. No, he does not, as Gatorade says no once again. Trades back and forth. Yusuf going to get into that time. Only 17 seconds needed for the win. Cabal have to do something, and they have to do it soon. Bance with a big one. Logan going to be able to find another, and they break in once again. Ladies and gentlemen, this hill has changed more times than I have changed my socks in the last week. Good Lord. Skill looking to play upset. 7 seconds left in the map if they hold this perfectly. Cabal have to go, and they have to go now. Manage to get in. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 seconds left. Oh, Galaxy with the perfect break at the perfect time managed to slam the door on Cabal. 250 to 212 is your final score. Skyline HP. Oh, what a map.
I mean, that you said that last hill was so back and forth. The ball had a chance there at the beginning of that hill to try and break through with that big 3 dead that they did find, but Secret, with that patience, able to make sure that he could stay composed and find the last 2 that were near that hill, and he gets that big 2-piece. He wasn't able to stay alive for too much longer, but that did save them and making sure that they can stay alive and stay alive in the play, able to get there in time to still, keep that map control or that hill control and take that map. So we have Galaxy taking it with a 1-0 in the series to our next map. I believe we have the maps. It's a Vault estimate. So, I mean, this map we've seen or inside of the U18 scene, inside of the CDL scene, the challenger scene. It's obviously, some teams bread and butter and some teams literally auto veto. It really just depends on whether or not you enjoy the map. I think it's one of those maps where we're going to see a bang out right in that bottom vault multiple times. So expecting to see that, and we just expect to see how these teams sort of react and come out on top during that whole battle.
Yeah, no, 100% Dash. I couldn't have said it better myself. That bottom vault area is going to be so crucial, and who can control it here. But on the side note, I think I'm going to start a hashtag ban vault S&D, because God, am I sick of watching this map. I feel like I watch it almost every night, every time I cast, and it's just not great. But Skill going to be able to find the opener. Dark, however, is good for the trade. Wandell and a teammate. Wandell and Yusuf going to be playing this A bomb site while Secret is looking to play the pinch, but both players fall to the hands of Dark. Dark's looking for the ace, and he's going to find it.
Oh my God. One last kill, one last opponent on the map, and he's able to find it. I mean, that's a great way to start the map. Coming down into it 1-0, showing that you're still ready to fire back. You still got that's a great play out of Dark, and that's for the clip there. Sure.
Yeah, that was absurd out of Dark. It somehow manages to get a double with a pistol and then absolutely beam shots. Absolute laser beams from that bottom pool into that back palm area. And now, it's up to Cabal to attack here, and it looks like we're going for the default strat straight to A. Gatorade's also getting into the mix. Three players on this A bomb site. Dark blast up outside, but it looks like they're going for a bit of a different approach. Logan looks like he's going hunting. He's on the hunt. He's trying to sniff these players out. Dark going to be able to find another before getting taken out. That is definitely going to be an RC car in his back pocket. Logan going to be able to find one, putting them in a 1v2 Wandell. Everything rests on your shoulders, my friend. Going to be able to find some shots into Blue Gatorade. Gatorade, however, goes for the Ego Chow, and when he ego chows, he eats. Let me tell you, Blue Gatorade going to be able to find the final kill onto Wandell.
That's a great like challenge there. Even though you say it might be a bit of an ego child, I think it's one of those challenges you have to take, making sure that you at least out. His teammate knew he had him a little bit weak. You give that calm, he slides out and gets that kill. It's just confidence from the team, and they have to make sure that they keep moving into this map for sure. Is if you go into it after a loss like you did map 1, going into the rest of the series, Galaxy for that. So they gotta keep staying confident, and we see them doing that, coming out with a big this series or this map college skill, trying to lurk down, trying to apply some pressure as well. The rest of his team doing this.
Yeah, and not the instant plant that we're so used to seeing. In fact, Bomb is about as deep into defender spawn as it can be. A quick 2-for-2 trade. Yusuf, the bomb carrier, opting to lurk top D4. You know what? If it works, it works. Galaxy managed to squeak that one out, given the unusual tactics, I guess. I think that was supposed to be a B hit that just kind of went south.
Well, I think what was important there is that they played everything together. They had it on their comms. You see trading together here, that they don't play and try and crowd this last person by themselves. That entire time, like I said, 2-2 trade going into that whole fight over on the right side of the map. They just made sure to play together and together as unison, and that's what I like to see, especially when you're down. To make sure at least show some sort of effort as a team. We go into this. We have Cabal with the bomb though, going down, but opting to go straight to that A bomb site, and that we're used to seeing. Bomb instantly planted. We'll see what Galaxy does reaction.
Yeah, and I mean, Yusuf gonna find the opener onto Dark there, but Bance is trying to play upset. He's lurking by these, I don't even know what vault doors, I guess. Logan gonna be able to find 2. That's gonna be a big 2 as well. Flipping the script. Gonna be able to find all 4. Logan with the ace. That's 2 aces for Cabal U18. 1 in Dark's pocket, 1 in Logan's. Good lord. If this was poker, they've got the best hand.
I mean, you'd come into this just looking at this map alone, and you'd think that Cabal was up, but that just goes to show how competitive teams are and how back and forth it can be. Obviously, we saw that back and forth in map 1, but Ball showing their dominance on this SD. Galaxy gonna have to fight back and make sure that they can at least keep this a little bit even. We have an attacking round coming on this side, so we saw them go for that B side. Kind of lag the play here, but it looks like we're seeing them opt towards that A side of the map this time. Bomb maybe being planted. Yeah, it looks like yeah, and they get it down, so we're gonna see if they can keep this, but Yusuf does get one. It's Secret getting another. It is a 1v2 situation. Left for Dark, last alive inside of this bomb site. We'll see if he's gonna be able to get on this bomb, but Galaxy knows exactly where he is.
Yeah, and he's just doesn't have the equipment for the job. Taking a gunfight with a sub that's meant for an AR. Briefly, I want to talk about the S&D bugs on this map. The bug where you can see the bomb from top cat has to be patched. That is absurd. Yusuf was able to watch bomb and see if he was defusing from top cat. Insane. Insane.
Yeah, I mean that love cop God, huh? And I mean,
Yeah,
it's kind of
exactly.
insane.
Exactly. Well, you know, what we thought was going to be a bit of a runaway for Cabal here is they did take a pretty commanding 2-0 lead. It's looking like a pretty good match, and Secret going to be able to find three. He's looking for the ace, not going to be able to find it. Gatorade going to be able to find Secret. That's going to shut that streak down, but Gatorade needs to find two more players. He's going to be able to find one, making this a 1v1. Gatorade versus Yusuf. Two subs dueling it out. Massive amounts of map to find. No audio cue going to be had on Yusuf there. Oh my goodness, he's right behind him. Going to be able to clean that one up free and clear. That he bought that in the duty-free shop. No import tax on that one. Good Lord.
Yeah, I mean, Yusuf was ready for that. Maybe he got a little sound cue. We heard him jumping around, but he turns around and he gets that kill from Yusuf, being ready and reactionary. So we see them tie it up 3. If they'll be able to take the first lead, if you are on the side of Galaxy, this map here, they can do it. They would have set themselves up for success. It's a map point. You take a solid 2 in this series, but if you're on the side of Cabal, and making sure that you tie the series up.
Yeah, and especially going into the swing game mode of control, you definitely want to have a map in your back pocket. You never want to be facing the 3-0 barrel, so to speak. There's a player lurking in pool. Is Dark going to be able to spot him out? Yes, he is. Dark going to be able to pick up a freebie there. Not sure what Wandell was doing. Maybe his controller disconnected. But Yusuf going to be playing this top mid area 2v1 for the side of Galaxy. Bant's going to be able to find that one, looking for this last player. Maybe he's just going to chalk it up and go for bomb. No time.
He has 7 seconds
No
left to do it.
time.
Yeah. No time left to do it. He had to make either hot bomb, but Secret in a position there to also be able to throw a nade, a stun. Boyd tries to do what he can, just not enough time getting that first kill. It becomes hard when you're in a 1v2 situation, especially on a map like this. But we see guys their first lead in this map. So 4-3 going into this defensive round. You're in a situation now here where if you play smart, you make the other team make mistakes and come out on top here and have a 5-3 lead. But we'll see if they are able to, and that 5-3 curse even may affect them. So
Yeah, this is it's going to be interesting here. Wandell going to be able to find the first, make it 2. Yusuf going to be able to find the third, leaving Bance up in a 1v4. Make it a 1v2 as he's able to find 2 of his own. Not going to be able to find any shots onto that player, and Yusuf just closes the distance, running at him from Top Cat. Dropped. And, yeah, Galaxy looking comfortable now. Looks like they've had a bit of a bounce back here.
Finally, and that's a bit of a bounce back. They just had to get their guns a little bit hot, get the everything rolled. Come out on top here, working together, getting that 5-3 lead. You're in a situation you can take the lead, not only or take the win, not only in this map, but also a 2-0 lead in the series. You set yourself up for a big success going into this where you may have a little bit of mistakes on there. You can have a little bit of a padding map, but we want to try and take it here and set a tempo. We're going straight into this where we have Galaxy. They have this going down, and Secret does get cut off. The skill does get one of his own, though. But Blue Gatorade is able to take him out. A 2v3 situation. Gatorade find another one as well, and Logan cut down the Dark. That last kill trying to defuse it. So another round, another chance for Cabal. This
Yeah, 100%. Cabal fighting back with everything they have there. 5-4 is the current score. Galaxy going to edge them out just slightly in the first map. Cabal doing their best to answer back here. That was, you know what? It was looking rough for Cabal there at the start, but they managed to bounce back in that round, and they're going to be able to find it. Now, it's just a matter of, is the 5-3 curse in play? Has it been activated, or is this just another one of the duds? Like my rank play games, I go down 5-3. I always say it, and I never win them. Gonna be hopping on board here with Logan. He has opted to pick up that bomb. Gonna go straight to A once again. No switch up, no nothing. They are sticking with their bread and butter, so to speak. Dark gonna be playing that deep P2 position. Gatorade kind of pushed up here. I think he can be spotted from like P3 door bar area. Dark has been spotted. That is so unfortunate. Yusuf going to get a freebie onto him. Secret almost knows that there's someone lurking there. That stun is not going to connect, however, and he may now think he's free and clear when he's really not. Logan going to be able to find one. That's going to be a big equalizer. Wandell going to be able to find one. Blue Gatorade, like I said, going to be able to find Secret. However, his position was known. Has to kill the bomb diffuser, and he's not going to be able to do it. Galaxy U18 going to take map 2, looking for the 3-0 sweep.
I mean, and they take that map with not dominance, but the fact that they came back from a deficit. I believe they were 1-3, almost 1-4. So it's going out of Galaxy to show that they are not only, but a good respawn team, but also can do it on an S&D as well. What is that? Blue Gatorade almost had the opportunity right at the very end to try and make something happen. He does get a few shots on the last guy defusing that bomb. If it's maybe a couple more seconds, if he gets that last guy, it's a whole different game. There's not enough time for the last person alive with him to even get on the bomb. So I mean, a good try out of Blue Gatorade there, but we go into a map 3. I think it might be another vault. Let's see, a map 3 vault. So we're staying on the map. I mean, if you are Galaxy here, obviously you won the first respawn. You won the S&D on vault, so you're going back on the map. What do you do here if you're Cabal coming into this next map?
I can't preach it enough. You got to get back to fundamentals, man. Like it really comes down to the fundamentals, and Cabal was doing a lot of things right in the S&D. However, Galaxy was doing a lot of things right too. And Galaxy just was able to edge them out. It really came down to one bullet, I would say. One bullet changes that entire S&D. One bullet, he gets that kill on the person defusing. So these aren't like blowouts. They're not getting smoked by any manner. These are very close games. They just have to stick to good fundamental COD, win your 50-50s, get those untraded kills, especially in control. I can't preach that enough. But yeah, you really just have to win your 50-50s, know when to play time, know when to put them in the spawn trap, get that life lead up. It's going to be tough. Galaxy, they're no slouches. They're no pushovers. You can't just sort of say, yeah, we're the big dog in town here now. You got to dethrone Galaxy. And then, even after that, you're still looking at Omid Brooklyn. So, Cabal definitely has a road to travel here. It's going to be interesting. But Gatorade going to be finding the opener with that nade. Wandell, however, going to be good for the trade. He's going to find 2. Bant's going to be able to find Secret lives completely even, but progress being made at A. First tick almost in. Cash that on your parlay if you're betting on this. Big wins out of Cabal to stop the capture, but Secret still lurking, looming around this A point. Yusuf going to be able to find Logan. Secret somehow still alive. I don't really understand how. Oh, he got a little bit of backup from skill there. Dark going to drop. Wandell going to be able to find Bance. Logan, however, going to answer with one onto Secret. He is in this top hat area, this power position. However, it is super duper readable. He's now on the pitch. He's going to be able to find one. His teammate's going to be able to find the other 2, leaving Secret alone to fight for this A time. 50 seconds remaining. So not a ton of time has been drained off the clock. However, Cabal somehow has the life lead. Hold on. What?
I mean, they're going back and forth here. Is the Galaxy trying to hop on this hill as often as possible? They're doing a great job. They got 2 takes, almost a third. It was there to get that last ball, like you mentioned, did it defending and shutting down that aggression. Life count 19 to 16, make that 19 to 14. As we say this, Gatorade want to does fade him out, but they do make it onto this hill ball. Once again, stopping it before it goes down. 25, 20 seconds remaining for Galaxy to make it onto this time. But Galaxy is doing everything, or sorry, Cabal doing everything that they can to shut it down. Only 10 lives remaining if you are on the side of Galaxy. Even if you do get this point on a last ditch effort, you still have only about 8 lives remaining to even make it over to that B side.
Yeah, and it's not looking good for Galaxy here. You know, they're not going to get this A cap as it stands right now. 2 seconds remaining. Big cleanup there. No respawns remain. However, that A capture may not be out of the cards yet. As I say that, Blue Gatorade, the movement king, does some reverse dolphin dive heroics to find that one and clean that A point up. And yeah, that's a strong showing out of Cabal.
I mean, it's a great effort, especially if they are on the back foot here. So it pressure down on Cabal coming into this on the defensive side. It's a great first round for them to show a little bit of prowess and at least try and shut down Galaxy's momentum coming into this next round. They will be on the attacking side if you are Cabal, so you will have to do exactly what Galaxy almost did in that very first round, especially in the efforts that they gave in that first force that A to replicate that this time, come out on top if you want to see yourself moving in that forward, of course.
And I'll tell you what, that is not the way to start the round. 2 dead to nades, 2 dead to the same nade is severely less than ideal. However, the equalization has been found. Vance is going to manage to get on this B zone. Not going to be able to win a gunfight, though. Dark going to be able to find 2. No progress being made right now. Skill going to be able to find 1. Wandell also going to be able to find Dark. 26 to 22, 26 to 21. As Cabal is starting to get put into this spawn trap. Blendy, Gatorade looking for this player in skill. Going to be able to find that one. Going to be able to find another one. That's going to be a clean 3 dead. Last player alive is Secret. And Logan going to be able to find that one as well. This should realistically be 2 ticks. Yusuf going to try and play upset here. Going to manage to find 1 with the help of Wandell. 2 ticks have been captured. Very close to the 3rd. Still a 4 life disparity for the side of Cabal. They have to get these lives in check. They have to get on something soon. 20 seconds remaining. Blue Gatorade going to be able to find his way on to the point. That guy is slippery, let me tell you. Logan going to be able to find one on a Wandell. Vance looking for something. Going to be able to find that one. Not going to be able to find anything else. His skill is there to shut him down. Gatorade going to be able to find 1. Not going to be able to find a second. It is just a constant flow of Galaxy players into this A point. Logan going to be able to find 1. Finally gets into this time. 6 seconds remaining. Does get taken out. Trades back and forth. Gatorade. Oh my goodness, I thought he had it. A little bit of an overchild there from him. Dark's going to be able to manage to find 1, extend the time a little bit, but once again, almost an identical round. Galaxy gets put on the back foot. They go 3 dead, make it 4 dead. Cabal hop on the time, not going to be able to cap that 8 point. I think somebody got a little greedy. Somebody played for spawns there instead of extending the time, and we weren't able to cap. So as far as I'm concerned, going into round 3, we're sitting at even keel. Both teams managing to find 2 ticks. One team definitely has more kills than the other, but as of now, we're fairly even.
Yeah, and that just goes to show to once again how evenly matched up these teams are here. It is going to be a bang out. Obviously, we do have it being a 2-0 for Galaxy series, but we've seen how close both of those matches have been. We see how close this control is. It really just comes down to, like you said, a few gunfights, a few missed bullets, and Yusuf trying to stand alongside the rest of the that 8 point as they are on the attacking point this time around. They will have to see if they can come out on top here. As I mentioned, it's very close round, but one of these teams are gonna have to come out on top on the attacking point. In order, whoever wins their attacking point is going to win this without a doubt.
No, I completely agree, and you know, I actually, you know what, I disagree a little. Whoever whoever wins the attack or whoever gets defense on OT is going to win this, because if there is
Right,
not an
right.
attack round 1 in 4 rounds, then it's not looking good for round 5. But time ticking away here, and Cabal with a near perfect defense, only losing 7 of their 30 lives, while Galaxy's life count has been slashed in half. Yusuf going to find some good shots into that player top cat, but he manages to escape with his life, and Logan is there for the shutdown onto him. 5 seconds remaining. No progress made at A or B. Secret, you got to go, and you got to go now, but you're going into the irons of Logan, who is zapping right now.
Yeah, the entire side of Cabal, it's really any team that's on that defensive side. It's just a real back and forth. It's just trying to see who can make it onto that and make a difference here. A real problem that teams aren't focusing on is once they get those skills of making sure that they stop the time and making sure that they can stop get on the clock for the progress for the hills. You know, making sure that they focus on that objective is does get difficult when you're kind of positioned on the kills per se and control, but you have to really start to focus in onto that point. But nevertheless, 2-0 lead for Cabal, or sorry, 2-1 lead for Cabal here, going attacking now for them. Good here, but you have Secret starting off 1-1. Blue Gatorade, big 2 Void, unfortunate team kill though for the side of Cabal, so giving Galaxy just a little bit of a momentum to move forward in this, because Houston does get cut down. Dark with a big 2 skill to get that trade though. It's a little back and forth action as the life count. Only about two lives deficit with Cabal leading.
Yeah, and you know, I just briefly I want to pick up on what Logan did in that best play. He popped all 4, but as I'm yapping, good lord, that A point disappeared quickly. 5 life lead for the side of Cabal. Now definitely the tick lead. They have guaranteed themselves defense in round 5. The question is, are we going to see it? Boyd on the pinch, on the flank, going to be able to find the opener onto the player top. Art Skill looking to get this trade, looking to make sure his teammates don't spawn in Narnia. However, he's not going to be able to find anything either. Yusuf on a bit of a pinch. The player coming out of Vault there is going to get picked up. I believe that was Wandell. Big Bancy going to be able to find 1 skill, going to be there for the trade. And the first tick of progress on B has been made. 18-14 is the life count. Secret looking to do a little bit of damage here. Not going to be able to find anything. Logan going to find some really good shots into Wandell. Dance going to spot this player top cat. Not going to see him enough, though, as Yusuf is going to be able to find that one. Dark somehow just living in the spawn right now. Don't really know how he got there. Skill, good shots. Not good enough, though. Gatorade is going to be able to rip him off that heady. Yusuf is there for the insta-trade, though. Yusuf trying to get active here. 17 and 22. Currently not a terrible game. Secret on a bit of a stinker, though. 10 and 23. Not what you want to see out of the young man. Is going to be able to find one on to Bance. Not much to be had right now. 9 to 10 is the life count. Very even in lives. Not even in ticks, though.
Yeah, we
Big
saw Cabal getting that first 8 point is going to be a big deficit. You mentioned it. They're getting that that next defensive round if we do go towards the 6th round, which it's looking like Cabal is are able to shut it down. Only 3 lives. Sorry, Alex is able to shut it down. Only 3 lives for the side of Cabal, being in skill, getting a big 2-piece of his own. 1 life leading for the side of the ball as Blue Gatorade is doing what he can, but Galaxy stretching it out just a little bit longer, going to that round 5. But as you mentioned, they're going to be in this attacking round. They're going to be on this offensive side. They're going to have to do and have been able to do this entire time with winning offense.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to even go one one step further than what you just did, they're going to have to do what they weren't able to do in the previous their previous attacking round and cap a point. They have yet to capture a full point against Cabal. Not even win an offense. They have not captured a point. Cabal was a little shaky in their round one, but came out fairly dominant in their second offense. Just not able to find that finish on to B. But Logan trying to play upset here manages to find one. Skill going to be good for two. That's going to be 4 dead for Cabal for the time being. Should be a good, decent chunk of progress going down on this 8 point. 2 ticks are guaranteed. Are they going to be able to get all 3? Looks like perhaps. Yes, they are. Big 8 point capture out of Galaxy there. They are looking to close it out here. 22-25, 21-25 is Skill just absolutely beams him, but Logan on the pinch, going to be able to find one. B, progress has been made. Wandell looking to get this full first tick done and clear. Big bomb going off there. Going to be able to find that one. Dark going to be able to find one with the pistol. Good shots out of him. Not going to be able to clear this time off, though, as the first tick of progress is through. 20-16 is our life count. Keeping almost a constant 4-life lead is Galaxy. Minute 50 to go. Nearly the second tick through on this B zone. Ladies and gentlemen, they are chomping at the bit to send Cabal down to that loser's bracket. Vance going to get tagged up a little bit. Not anything to worry about. As I say that, he gets absolutely fried by Secret Gatorade. Going to be able to find one onto Yusuf, clearing that second tick of progress off of B. Wandell trying to do his best, doing everything he can for the team. 28-29, Skill 33-25.
I mean, both of these teams just going back and forth onto these maps. We saw Cabal do it. Is now we're seeing Galaxy do it, fighting to get a chance to take this or try and here really they get that 8 point and they're trying to fight for this point. You a great spot to find just that getting one is someone is in the top art area looking for someone to just try and peek out, but he isn't going to be able to spot anyone. Makes his way over, but does get spotted as well. Big kill there as well. Logan trying to do it, but Yusuf finds another. He does get that trade, but Secret gets it as well. Dark is there to help and to keep that progression doing. Only 4 lives remaining for the side of Galaxy. Cabal only has a few lives as well. See if they're going to be able to shut them down here. Cabal once again taking that life count from the side of Galaxy, but Wandell is going to be the first person to try and make contact towards this point. Only 29 seconds. We don't have many lives, but also don't have much time. Wandell finds one. Logan with the trade onto Secret. Wandell isn't able to find the other. So there we have the ball taking this control, trying to slow down the momentum for the side of Galaxy for just a little bit longer, stop the bleeding, taking that first map for themselves. Nice swing map. We're going straight back into a hard point where you're gonna have to lock in and do what you could map one.
It starts with one, though. You know what I mean? The ball managed to find their footing. That may have been the most intense round of control I've ever witnessed. 5-4, 4-4, 3-4, 3-3. It was just trades back and forth, so close to capturing that final tick on B as well. And Dark manages to play upset, finding 2 and taking them off time. Good Lord, was that ever impressive out of the young man? Shows great composure, great, great composure under pressure. And yeah, that was, I don't even, I'm flabbergasted at what I just watched.
I mean, yeah, I am not like not too sure. The like that's a kind of insane how like the back and forth that we just saw from that map. It was like by far the best control that we've seen in a good while. I'm not gonna lie, especially with guys coming back from the they had. Just a great, or sorry, Cabal coming back on top from the deficit that they had. A great effort. I mean, they were able to show the control. What's the word I'm looking for? Uh,
Discipline.
yes, the discipline, but also just being able to the composure to be able to move into this the control and able to stay composed after losing 2 maps. You know what I mean? They knew it was close, but they were able to stay lead going or yes, the lead going into that control, but also the nice little map win for themselves. So at 4 hard point, but we're back onto Vault once again. So we saw Galaxy take map 2, we saw Cabal take map 3. Both teams have gotten a little bit of action and feeling the win on both sides.
Yeah, and Gatorade gonna find an early one with that nade. Dark gonna be able to find another. Secret, however, is there for the trade. Gatorade gonna find that though. Skill gonna be able to find Gatorade before nobody trades him out. His Bance is gonna be good for 2, and Cabal are soaking this time off rip. Yusuf not gonna be able to find the player on time, and more time goes the way of Cabal U18. Briefly, I do want to touch on, I know the exact word that you were looking for, Dash, mental fortitude.
Yeah, exactly. Being able to stay composed and the fortitude to be able to, 100%. Exactly.
And Wandell, doing his best to keep composed as well after having an absolute monster of a map 3 and just falling short in the last seconds of it. Galaxy fighting their way back, trying to claw at this Cabal lead that they built up on P1. However, P1 is history. I'll tell you what isn't a mystery. P2, as Cabal are managing to soak most of this time up off the rip. Big chow out of Yusuf. Not going to be able to find anything. Gatorade reads the spawner in the back. He's going to know that they're back there. Does read the spawn out too. Secret going to be able to find Logan, but Vance doing his best to play his life back here. All the while, Galaxy collecting the time. If they soak the rest of this time, they should take the lead by about 1 point.
They're finally trying to go into this hard point, trying to make sure that they can take this lead on this hill just a little bit longer. At this point, they may be able to take it at just a few seconds. They will have to focus up for this next hard point as well, as I believe that was Hill who was first, or Yusuf was already on that point as well. They're in a nice position to try and take the lead here and lead, but Blue Gatorade is trying to make his way through the front as well. Dark finding his nice little hold, trying to get through, trying to make his way to the top. He does get sniffed out. That is a big 3 dead for Galaxy, and they'll maintain this lead here on the field.
Yeah, and Galaxy just doing a great job of controlling the pace, controlling the flow of this map, locking down every important lane. Somebody manages to find a hole but gets spotted out. Big Semtex out of Ants, though, gonna manage to get into this top art area. The majority of scrap going the way of Cabal. Big 3 hit out of the back of Art. Going to be able to find that player lurking in skill. Wandell looking for something. Going to be able to find one onto Logan. Is he going to be able to find any more? Not quite yet. Gatorade in a perfect spot to play upset here. And just to find an early opener, giving his team the opportunity to break in. And that is exactly what Logan does as he cleans the player off time. Skill not going to be able to find the shots that he needs onto Bance. Secret going to get tagged up, and Bance there for the cleanup once again. Bance going to find a third. Is he good for the fourth? No, he's not. Wandell shows us that he has the gunny, but does get quickly dispatched as Dark is there for the trade. Bance going to be able to find Yusuf. Skill going to find Bance. Trades going back and forth. The lead steadily growing for Cabal U18. Galaxy, every second that you miss is another second closer to the win for Cabal. Sif going to be able to find Dark. Bit of a stabilization here.
critical stabilization just for a moment as Cabal is trying to keep their lead, but Galaxy does break on through back on the P1 hill. So a new rotation as we start our way, and trying to see if Galaxy is chip away at this lead longer. It's been a nice back and forth, but Wandale, a big three-piece within skill, finding that forward, and they give Galaxy just a few seconds to look out this time and chip away at this lead. Only 7 seconds left for that to happen, so that we will see a lead switch happen on this hill. And as I say that, the ball breaks on through. We still may see this lead switch happen because it looks like Cabal has a bit of a hold and nice hold on to the P2 side. Skill trying to do what he can to make that difference. Gets big 2 kills over on that P2 side. Uh, but I don't know if it'll be enough. All looks like they have a big control of that side of
Yeah, Cabal doing a great job, but Galaxy are going to manage to squeak a little bit of time out of this. Are they going to be able to find much more, though, as Cabal is soaking, doing such a good job at locking down this map? Gatorade going to find one. Is he going to be able to find the second? He is, as he had tagged up Secret previously. Still going to be able to find one on to Bance. However, they are still down a man. Gatorade is a human turret on that heady. Look out. Still finally going to be able to find that one. Secret going to be able to find the one on the player on time. Bance going to try and get in, but does get cut down by Yusuf. Playing this short truck area, Yusuf sees the players rotating, knows it is time to go. Skill is already here. He's going to be good for 2. Gatorade and Dark fall. The dynamic duo get broken up. Yusuf going to be able to find one on the Logan before getting traded by Bance. Gatorade going to be able to find one. Dell. Skill still playing in this top part area. Is he going to be able to find anything else? Dark going to cut down Wandell. Yusuf going to get cut down by Logan. Skill not been spotted yet. He's decided to play this bottom van area, which is interesting. Ball going to soak this time. They're fine with it. Don't chalice. We want the time. Logan going to be able to find one, keeping that time white for the time being. Vance going to hop on that time, increase their lead. Looking at a 25-point lead. As I say that, though, Galaxy break in. Wandell going to be able to find a huge 2. Make it a huge 3 as he's able to find Logan on the tail end of that. And we are going to have a 5-point game going into the second set of the second set P4.
I mean, Wandale just being the problem that he has always been all season long, being a problem on that hill to try and just get a few seconds as his rest of his team sets up for this next hill. Logan and Blue Gatorade go ready and set up, trying to break into this hill. They get a big hit, are finding the fourth and get the big 2-piece as well. And that does make Galaxy spawn out. So we have the ball full control on this next hill, and they're giving a couple of more kills just to keep their control going. Only 2 alive for the side of Galaxy as they're spawning out even deeper. All looking to maintain their lead here, as it was a bit of a change going back and forth on that last kill, but the ball trying to maintain their control here as we get ready with 10 seconds left to go towards this back to P1 hill. A nice an opportunity for the ball to get about a 30-second advantage, and we have to set up, try and break for this next hill as well.
Yeah, over a 30-second advantage here for Cabal. They definitely have the time to play with, but Bance says, I don't need it. Get off my hard point. And Dark says the same thing as he absolutely world stars Yusuf there. Bance going to be able to find another 2, keeping this time white. White time is good time if you're Cabal here. Tick away at that game clock a little bit. Put the pressure on. Make Galaxy make the mistake. Wandell going to be able to find 1. Is he going to be able to find 2? No. Vance going to be able to shut that down. Skill going to be able to find 1 before getting traded out by Dark. Secret not going to be able to find anything as Dark has the gunny and the position. Wandell going to be able to find Secret. Once again, back to white time. Cabal U18 inching ever so closer to sending us to a game 5. They need 45 more seconds. They can win it on P2. Yusuf trying to play upset, though. Not going to be able to, as Dark has the beams on him. Skill looking for anyone, anything, any sort of sniff of the enemy, and he manages to find Logan, sniffs him out in the back. Gatorade going to be able to find one, looking for the player on time. He's going to find all three. One player left standing. Sorry, two players left standing. Skill going to be soaking this time. Dark with a big nade. Logan lost that gunfight. And Dark's going to be able to find the kill onto Skill. But Wandell is going to be good for 2. The lead is starting to shrink here as Galaxy are clawing their way back into this match. If they soak the rest of this time, the lead will change. However, Gatorade has other plans.
We can see this lead change here if they can keep most of this time, as we see them doing just that. Logan trying to do it again, but Skill with the pistol out gets a big piece. Galaxy doing what they can to chip away at this lead once again. We're seeing this go back and forth again. These teams so matched as we go to this next kill. Logan already at this kill. He does get one, but one is able to find another on the other side of the map. Look at your mini map, number 3 on the flank, trying to see if you can maybe create a little bit of a push as the rest of the team set up, but it wasn't. It didn't happen because of those spawns. They did kind of flip out, weren't able to secure the spawns that they wanted, but the ball is able to get onto that hill once more. White time for now. They're ready and close reaching towards that 250 point mark.
Yes, they are, and boy, oh boy, is this going to be a bang out in this P4. 15 seconds remaining on P3. Galaxy going to be able to take the lead with this scrap time. However, they're not going to have a lot of time to break in to this P3, and Cabal are going to soak the rest of that scrap, but Galaxy trying to play upset. They are in the back. They may have obtained spawns. I don't believe they have. Cabal, just get on time. Soak some time. Get Yusuf off. Get him off. They do manage.
They had to do something.
Manage to find that kill. 20 seconds left till Cabal send us to a game 5. Bant's going to be able to find that one. Big kills out of Skill, but Logan is there for the trade. 10 seconds remaining, and Cabal is calling game here. As I say that, though, Secret and Co. managed to break in. Gatorade going to be able to find some wallbang shots onto a player on time. Also going to be able to find a player lurking in that lobby area. Big lead change here. However, everybody's focus should be on P2. Logan not going to be able to find any shots into the player trying to come into lobby. Bant's going to lose that gunfight. That is not what you need right now out of a superstar like him. Oh my goodness, 7 seconds needed for Cabal, and they get wiped off the point. Gatorade gets spotted, not going to be able to find that one. Wandell, not going to be able to. Oh my goodness. Galaxy U18 with the come behind victory. Wandell, talk your shit. Oh my gosh.
I mean, these two teams just going back and forth. That is a crazy, crazy way to see it in for the side of Galaxy. U18 out on top. From the deficit coming out in such a, I mean, a crazy fashion to win this 250 to 243. They wanted it, and they wanted that.
Yeah, and holy smokes, that, like, excuse me, that series alone has